Alright guys, so I wanted to show you my son's new toy. It's marketed as being a 1/24 scale monster truck, and with the independent suspension, well, not independent, but link suspension and the metal drive shafts and front and rear diffs and all-wheel drive and everything. And it's pretty close to what they advertise. Only difference is it's a lot smaller than what a 1/24 scale would actually be. But nonetheless, it's really cool. I bought this for him because when I saw this on eBay, I thought, hey, that looks a lot like the other guy that I built my son. I don't know if you guys remember this. This is the monster truck that I built for him with the big cordless motor in there and crazy tires and link suspension and all that stuff. When I built this, there really wasn't anything out there out of the box that could do what this would do, be in a monster truck and have, kind of scale-ish looking suspension and all that. So I thought this was really cool when I built it, but now we have this other guy. As you can tell, it's really small. Even this one is kind of small for it to actually be considered a 1/24 scale, but it's a lot closer to what 1/24 really is. This looks way smaller to me, but that's not the problem. It's not really a problem. The cool thing, actually, about this, different from what we have here, is on this one, instead of using a lossy transmission, which is what Microcrawler guy did, which was a smart idea. That transmission is much better at taking high speed than the Sumo transmission and transfer case. But anyway, instead of using that, these guys opted to making their own transmission, which is really tiny considering that it has a 130 size motor in it. Yes, that right there, that's a 130 size can motor that's powering this tiny little thing. You can use a motor this size with the lossy transmission for that if you decide to do that. There's some guys that in RC Crawlers, Denali, he used to rewound those motors to be 80, 90, 100 turns, something like that, which made for an extremely powerful motor, a lot of torque. Took away some of the speed, but it had a lot of torque. Now I think he's only selling the 180, which is longer than this one, but same diameter, which is ridiculous, I think, for Microcrawler. That is just a beast. Anyways, this comes out of the box with that motor, which I wish is what I would have put on the one that I built. Had I had the option to use the lossy transmission, I mean, I had it, but I didn't want to. This comes factory. Now, it comes with its own, 3-volt battery in there. 3.7 actually. And I think it's 600 milliamp hour battery, which lasts a long time on this little motor. Transmission kind of resembles a little bit the lossy transmission, but it's already built to house that big motor in there. So as far as size goes, it's about as big as the lossy transmission, but the only difference being that it has these metal shafts. When I saw it on the ad, I thought, whoa, that's awesome, we won't be breaking any more drive shafts. But there is a problem, because these are metal and the end of it is dog bone style. They can't really be extended. They don't have that telescoping thing that you will get with the other Microcrawler drive shafts. So you're really limited as to how much articulation and how much length you can get out of stretching these guys out. Also, a lot of the parts are just plasticky. You can replace those, but you have to drill some holes here to put the metal balls in there to put some links and whatever. Apart from that, it's really cool. I like it. It's only 40 bucks. It doesn't have 4-wheel steering. It has a cheap servo. ESC seems to handle the 130 motor with no problem, so that's kind of cool. And suspension is kind of sucky, but for what it is, it's really good. I mean, my kid, he's 4 right now, and he's been driving this thing all day and hasn't been able to break it, which is amazing. It's really light as compared to my big boy over there, so you could really toss it. He actually dropped it down the stairs from the second story and nothing happened. So this is very well built as far as that goes. To be able to modify it, I don't know. I mean, you might be able to modify it and do some things to it. It's got a good base. I mean, you know, axles, they're about as wide as the Lossy microcrawler. This differential, it's about the size as the one in the Sumo, but it's kind of like, you know, awkward looking. You know, it's flat, looks kind of toyish. I don't know what to tell you. I like this little guy. It's pretty well built. I wish I would have been able to do something this tough with that guy, because I'm always having to fix this guy. My kid tosses it around and beats the bejesus out of it, and because of its weight, it kind of tends to, you know, break a lot sooner than what this would. This thing just bounces around. It's really cool. It's got really soft tires. I mean, it's not gonna be as articulate as that, but you don't really need it. This thing just runs around really cool. Anyways, just thought I'd throw that out there. Just a random video. I don't know, if you got 40 bucks laying around, get one of these. They're fun. Pretty sure you'll be able to get one of those what do you call it, X-Mods, whatever motors, and swap these out and get more speed if you want to. But as it is, it's a lot of fun. My 4-year-old is loving it. So do I recommend it? Yeah, 40 bucks, you can't beat it. Anyway, if he breaks it, destroys it, does something to it, I'll use the battery and I'll use the transmission motor and build another microcrawler out of it. Anyways, pretty cool. Pretty cool, guys. 40 bucks. Wouldn't hurt to have one around. Alright, thanks for watching.